And I think that I can, bring something to the table that way.
Senator LaVerne Furbert is no stranger to matters of politics and the working class. She has been a staunch PLP supporter for the last 40 years. Her support for her party so ferocious at times she has served as a lightning rod for anti-PLP sentiment.
They're all in the public.
Her recent selection by Premier Paula Cox to serve the country in the Senate surprised many, including herself.
And I was completely shocked that she had asked me to sit in the Senate. And before I responded, I told her that I would have to consult with my sons first and my friend Derek Burgess before I made a decision, which I did.
But tell us briefly, what were your sons' reactions? What did they think about it?
They were and still remain quite excited. My son David, who wrote on my Facebook page, I'm just going to read what he says. Senator Furbert, enough respect for having the guts to accept the Senate post. You have long been a staunch and outspoken advocate for equality, justice, and excellence in Bermuda. Although many will try to speak negativity into your new rule, the bloggers have already started.
Senator Furbert was the subject of strong criticism on ZBM's radio talk shows and in letters to the editor when she publicly defended the government's actions when it allowed the 4 Chinese Uyghurs refuge here in the summer of 2009. Asked if she will support Premier Cox as she did for her predecessor, she told us,
Let me set the record straight. Dr. Brown, when he was the premier, took much criticism from the public, in particular over talk radio. So I did not so much as defend him as to tell the truth about the matter. I also defended people or advocated on behalf of former Premier Alex Scott and former Premier Jennifer Smith. I have been an outspoken advocate for the PLP for a number of years.
On the Everest Acosta radio show, she has publicly been dubbed the Great Defender on numerous occasions. It is a label she does not appreciate.
No, I haven't embraced it. I think it was an insult, and I've tried to say that on more than one occasion because people now use it in an insulting manner, and so I do take offense to it. You know, my name is Miss Furbert, LaVerne, now Senator Furbert.
And speaking about the talk shows, the question everyone's asked me, and they're asking themselves, can they expect to still hear you call the talk shows and advocate your positions, and will anything change now that you're in the Senate?
And one thing about me, that I only call the talk show when I found it necessary to correct some misinformation that was out there. And if I hear of misinformation today that is out there in the public that a caller to the talk show will give, I will correct them.
Ever since being named senator, Ms. Furbert has received an outpouring of support and well wishes, something she describes as unbelievable and overwhelming. I'm Tari Trott reporting for Bermuda Broadcasting News.